Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Sunita. What's up?
Nothing at all. What you doing? More money, Lord Jeff? I think you're an addict, you know.
No, I'm not an addict. I only take about 7 cups of these every
7
day.
cups, Jeff? That's definitely an addict.
If you were to take 7 glasses of water a day, could I say you're addicted to water?
Well, of course not. But my body needs at least 7 glasses of water a day. But they say that you should have at least 8 glasses for good health.
Well, I think my body needs at least 7 cups of Milo every day for good health.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hi, Ricky.
Hi, Ricky.
I think Jeff's addicted to Milo.
Yeah, and Sunita's addicted to water.
You can't be addicted to water.
I'll tell that to my car, man.
Your radiator is still leaking?
It's Jeff Hose that has the leak. His radiator hose.
Well, I guess you could say I started out with a leaking hose.
Well, most people do. That's where they sell Pampers.
Hey Jeff, there's a big pool of water under your car outside.
It's Jeff Hose that's leaking.
You gotta get that fixed though, cause if not, you're gonna spend real money when you hit gasket blow.
Well, you know, it's on its last wheels now. 17 years for a car is like 85 years for a human being. One of our years is like 5 years for a car, you know. That's how it works out.
Kind of like a dog, eh?
Now the actual formula is 10.5 dog years per human year for the first 2 years, and then 4 years for each year after that.
So you're saying to me that 6 minutes is actually being more like an hour to a dog?
Got that right.
Oh, that's why my dog just feels so happy when they come to the toilet.
Dogs are really amazing animals though.
The world is full of amazing animals.
Yes, I know. But dogs, I mean, have you ever considered the nostrils? The incredible sense of smell? They say dogs can sense odor up to 100 million times lower than humans can. I mean, they can even detect 1 drop of blood in a full quart of water. I think that's amazing.
And that's why my dog just stay far away from the toilet when they done.
So, Ricky, you're still going for that job interview today?
Yes, Jeff. I don't usually put on a tie when I come to your appointment, yeah? I'll just take a leak and I'll be off.
Don't forget to wash your hands.
Don't worry, Jeff has wash your hands signs up all over the bathroom.
It's amazing how so many people, especially men, walk out the bathroom without washing their hands.
Yeah, and they use the same contaminated hands to open the door when they come out.
So that's why you always carry around that piece of tissue in your pocket, Jeff?
Yeah, I never touch a wash basin faucet unless I wash it off first, you know, that's true, boy. And I never touch the door knob of a washroom unless I put a piece of cloth or toilet tissue on it first. No, in fact, I'm thinking of carrying around a glove, a special glove in my pocket, especially for that.
Oh crap, I can't go anywhere now. I've peed out the whole front of my pants.
Oh, you aren't circumcised, are you?
No, I'm not circumcised. What's that got to do with peeing my pants?
Oh, you forgot to decap.
You mean uncap?
Decap? What's that?
Let me just want to understand. Ricky, you know you must always uncap.
Well, I am not from Mars. What does he have to uncap or decap?
Everyone knows you have to uncap first before taking a leak. Uncircumcised men particularly have to uncap. Otherwise they'll spray.
I spray.
He sprayed.
he sprayed.
So what am I gonna do now? I can't go to the job interview like this.
Well, I have a little fan here, an electric fan that you might be able to use.
But it won't take away the smell. We're gonna spray some Jeff cologne on it.
Great. Now my pants will be smelling like Jeff's face.
Well, that's a lot better than having my face smelling like your pants. Anyhow, Ricky, just remember to uncap first and you won't spray them.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do women have to uncap too? Well, do we?
No, just we. I really hope Ricky gets that job, man. He's been out of work a long time now. My pocket is beginning to feel a pinch.
I know it's really great you help him out. Ricky's a good man.
Yeah, he's a good brother.
Hi guys.
Good afternoon. Can I take your order now, sir?
I'll have a chicken sandwich, 2 blocks of water and a glass of ice. I mean, a glass of water with 2 blocks of ice.
Man, you're specific.
Don't you just hate it when they fill the glass with ice and you can't get at the water?
I hate it when people chew their ice or bite their fingernails.
I do both sometimes.
Here you go. Enjoy.
Okay, aren't you going to tell us the news? Did you get the job or not, man?
Did he smell your pants?
Oh, leave him alone, Paul. Just tell her what happened, Ricky.
Well, I managed to dry my pants so it could look really sharp. I arrived on time. I went to see the manager. I shook his hand firmly and introduced myself confidently. In his office, my left eyelid started to twitch. I kept rubbing it. Anyway, the interview went well, and you heard me. I've got a job. I've just left the most undesirable rank of unemployment. You're not looking at an employed person, a wage earner. I'm the one who brings home the bacon. Well, beef. I don't eat bacon.
Well, I figured you'd get the job, Ricky. Before you peed yourself this morning, you really seemed confident. You know, confidence works.
It's marshmallows.
Marshmallows? You mean marshmallows?
Well, every morning I wake up, I feel depressed. I mean, like, really depressed. It's like, what am I getting out of bed for? I mean, it's just another boring, wasted day.
Ricky, you were really full of confidence this morning.
But that's what I'm getting at, it's the marshmallows. Every morning I wake up depressed, and this morning I feel fantastic. So I ask myself, what did I do before I go to bed last night that I usually don't do?
Well, it can't be what I was thinking.
No, it's the marshmallows. I ate 2 right before going to bed last night, and this morning I feel terrific.
You really believe that eating 2 marshmallows before bed last night made you feel terrific this morning?
That's right, it's the marshmallows. That's the only thing I did that I don't usually do before going to bed at night. I ate 2 marshmallows. I just bought 30 bags of marshmallows. I'll be eating marshmallows every night before I go to bed from now on. I think I'll try 4 tonight. Can you imagine how great I'll feel tomorrow? In short time, I expect to be running the company.
Are you sure you didn't use a different toothpaste last night?
Oh, you're wicked. Don't tease Ricky. He already has enough problems as it is.
I mean, I had problems. Now with a few marshmallows every day, I'll be completely problem-free.
Maybe it's the gelatin in the marshmallows. Do you know if they're made from pig foot or cow foot?
No, what's the difference? I believe it said bovine.
Bovine, that's cow, you know?
Like, why bovine? Why not they just call it cow?
Yeah, because, I mean, I wouldn't pass a pasture and be like, look at that bovine grazing.
I think you should. If it's a bovine, call it a bovine.
And you're a Homo sapien, so is it okay for me to call you a Homo?
Listen, I'm not straight as an arrow. I'm not a homo, yeah?
He's not calling you a homo. He's just saying you're a homo sapien. That means a man.
What I don't understand is that archaeologists say Homo sapiens first began to appear some 130,000 years ago, yet the Bible says man was only created on this earth 6,000 years ago. So how do you account for 124,000 years?
Well, they work it out with something known as carbon dating.
But isn't carbon dating only accurate if the conditions then were the same as they are now? Like weather and so on?
Some years ago, one Professor Leakey claimed he found the skull of a man dating back some 1 million years ago, but then in turn claimed that it was the knee bone of an elephant, so I'm a bit skeptical on the archaeological claims.
Listen, man, I ain't know nothing about information. All I know is that I ain't a homo, or the sappy or pappy. That is the man, and done with that.
Hey, you guys finished?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, it was lovely.
Nice.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
Just for taking these then. You guys have a good evening.
Okay.
I met a guy in town who believes in reincarnation. And he said that if you lived a good life in this life, when you came back in the next life, it would improve. You'd be a better person then. You'd have a better condition in the next life.
That's interesting.
But you know, he also said that if you lived a bad life, for example, if you're a very unmanly person, you'd probably come back in the next life as a pig. So I asked him, so how does a pig get from being a pig to a human again? Does he have to be a good pig? And he said, yeah, he had to be a good pig. Sunita, if you had to come back in another life, what would you be, a man or a woman?
I don't believe in reincarnation, Jack. That's a total load of rubbish.
Well, hypothetically speaking, if you had to come back in another life, would you be a man or a woman?
Well, of course, I'd be a beautiful woman.
And what about you?
Well, I come back as a handsome man.
Yeah, no conceit in your family, right? But if you had to come back as a creature, what would you come back as, Sunita?
A beautiful eagle.
Like the lion that eats beautiful eagles.
Don't eat me!
Hey, so what are you guys talking about?
I said that if I were a lion and Sunita was an eagle, I would have met she grunt would eat.
So, what started all that?
I asked them if they could reincarnate, what would they come back as? And Sunita said she'd come back as a beautiful eagle. And Paul said he'd come back as an eagle-eating lion. And he'd make a grunt would eat, so I thought that was kind of funny.
Well, I think I'll be a mongoose. Mongooses are tight creatures. Snake fears mongoose, and mongoose fears nothing.
So how do you feel today, Mongoose? You had your marshmallows last night?
Yep, and I feel fantastic. Marshmallows are the thing. A marshmallow a day keeps the doctor away.
Whatever works for you, Ricky.
What's all about this golf thing, huh?
What golf thing?
Well, everybody I talk to these days, they're talking about golf. They're playing golf, you know? What could be so interesting about knocking a little ball into a hole, you know?
Yeah, what fun can he possibly have from licking a small ball into a hole?
It gotta be great, because look at millions of people that play, plus 60 million Frenchmen can, bro.
Frenchmen play golf too? I wonder if they follow the same rules.
That's what I'm telling you. Everybody's into golf these days. Even my barber's really into golf. That's why I haven't had a haircut for a while. He's always too busy. One of his golfing buddies told me a story about him recently.
Yeah? What did he say?
He told me that my barber called his wife one day, said he'd be home early from work. And when he got home, his wife met him at the door completely naked, with some rope in her hands. She said, "Honey, come and tie me up, and you can do whatever you want." He tied her up, and he went and played golf. And that's really good to laugh. It really is. Laughter is good for you.
Yeah.
It's the best medicine. Nothing better.
Yeah, researchers say that just 5 minutes of smiling is as good for you as 4 hours of working out.
Yeah, I read about that. They said 10 seconds of smiling is as good as rowing a boat for 3 minutes.
Well, if 5 minutes is equivalent to 4 hours working out, that means that 10 seconds should be more than 3 minutes, even like 7 or 8 minutes.
So, how much would it be good for if you laugh for like 5 minutes?
Who's gonna allow for 5 minutes?
Well, not all at once, you know. A little laugh here, a little smile there, it all adds up.
Well, I was planning to go to the gym this evening for about 4 hours, but I think I'll stay home and smile for 5 minutes. Or even laugh for 3 minutes and giggle for 2. You think that should do it?
Smiling and laughing won't firm up your muscles, y'all. Besides, they talk about emotion, and smiling is emotionally good for you.
I think what's emotionally good for me is having a boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Boys you're attracted to can't even support themselves, as far as you.
I ain't really thinking of marrying just want to date them.
Oh, let the girl go on dates, Jeff.
Yes, Jeff. Let the girl go on dates.
Look, boy, take your hands off my daughter, yeah.
I'm your stepdaughter.
Yeah, she's your stepdaughter.
She's your stepdaughter.
Well, take your hands off my stepdaughter.
Oh, Sunita, will you marry me?
Oh, Paul, I thought you'd never ask.
Will you give us away, Dad?
I'd like to sell you. Hey, you know, it's Sunday. Why don't we go on a picnic?
Great idea. Come, Paul, come and help me put together some stuff.
I'll go get some liquid refreshments.
You know, we spend endless hours each year doing mundane little things. Have you ever thought of how many hours you spend in a year just sitting on the toilet? By age 21, you've sat on the toilet the equivalent of 12 hours a day for about 2 months. If you're a woman, make that 3 months, because they usually sit when men stand.
Guy that I know recently told me that he started sitting on the toilet to pee.
Sitting? Why would he do that? Is he uncircumcised or something?
A prayer?
It started a few weeks ago when he had the flu, and unfortunately he wasn't able to stand because he wasn't strong enough. So he started to sit, and it just became a habit, even in the day.
As he started to develop breasts too.
Nah, he's just practical.
Well, just be careful. If he starts to tell you he thinks you're cute, run like hell.
No doubt.
You know, it's funny.
So what's funny? I want to laugh and smile and get an emotional fix so I don't have to row a boat or go to the gym. So tell me, make me smile. What's funny?
Did you know that whatever age you are, that's the number of hours you've spent in your life just picking your nose?
What? You mean you're trying to tell me I've been picking my nose for 19 hours? So that's more than a day and a half, non-stop.
Don't laugh, Jeff. You probably did it 4 times as much already.
And who said dogs only have instincts? I think my dog Mutt is the smartest dog on the planet.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure he boasted to all the neighborhood dogs how he taught my brother Doug how to count.
Mutt taught your brother how to count?